Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly for October 15th through 21st, 2018. If you're watching this on the October 15th day, before October 16th, you can still get a reading for $5 off. So if you want to book a private reading, you can take $5 off of any of the prices. And all that information on booking and the services I offer and the different types of readings I offer is right below this video in the description box, okay? So if you're interested in booking a private reading, that's where you can go find all that info. Alrighty, guys. So let's see what's going on this week for you. I'm going to be using the Hermetic Tarot for your main weekly, and then I'm going to do Sagittarian singles and Sagittarian couples for love and romance. So we're going to check out how this week looks for you. Remember that this reading will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. It's not possible to pick up on every single person's energy and what they're going through out there. You guys are all going through different things, if not some of the same energies, okay? So sometimes they resonate, sometimes they don't. I'm not doing it on purpose, so don't get offended. Okay. Let's see what's going on this week for you guys. And I just want to say I watched an amazing horror movie last night called Train to Busan, and it was amazing. Like, that was the best horror movie. That was the best zombie movie I've ever seen. Like, I am literally, I love that. I loved it so much. Like, I am so inspired now for, like, art and stuff. Like, that was amazing. So if you guys haven't and you like a good scary movie, especially a good zombie movie, definitely go watch Train to Busan. I think you can watch it on Netflix. That's what we watched it on. So it was amazing. And also, again, put all your favorite horror movies down below. I am trying to get through a bunch of them, and it's been really awesome. You guys have been giving me some really good movies. And so I wanted to give you guys one too. Maybe I will put a different one in the next video I do as well, because I have a lot of horror movies that I've been watching. So let's check this out, Sagittarians. I'm done talking about that now. This week for my Sagittarians, what will be happening this week? October 15th through 21st in their general life and career for my Sagittarians. General life, career. What do we need to know here? Whoa, the Blasted Tower. So something has come down here. This is the Tower. I've never actually seen this card in this deck yet. I haven't gotten it yet, actually. So I'm really excited to see this. Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. Wow, that is quite the Tower card. Oh, I love a good Tower card. It's one of the first things I check, but I actually did not see it in this deck. I like to check the Hierophant. I like to check the Fool. I like Death. I like the Death and the Devil cards. I like to see that those are my favorite ones to like check and see like what do they look like. That and my Four of Wands and Six of Cups. Those are my other favorites. The Tower, I'm surprised I actually didn't check for this deck because it looks awesome. Alright, so I'm trying to keep it lighthearted because that could be an intense moment. We all have Tower moments sometimes. Alright, Sagittarius, what else is happening this week for you? What do we need to be aware of? What will be happening this week for my Sagittarians? Life, career, finances. The universe, well, the Tower comes down and ends a chapter here. The universe also signifies that, you know, the great one of the nighttime. Wow. So this is going to be something that is given to you. Ooh, sorry, I just like hit the camera there. By the universe after something else comes down. So something must end for you to be given something by the universe. Whoa, Eight of Cups. Moving forward. Moving forward, Lord of Abandoned Success. It also indicates, I feel like, moving on. Yes, moving on from one thing to another. One emotional plane to another. Mentally and emotionally, you're moving on to something else. Moving towards something else. It can also be travel. So let's see. All right, last card. Where are my Sagittarians going to be by this weekend, or where they need to know what will be happening in their lives this weekend in terms of life, career, finance? The Princess of Pentacles, a new start. Possibly like a profitable new start, a new something in the works here that is a new foundation that you're building here. New offers of wealth, maybe even. That could also be a job offer, an offer of money. So let's see what these are all about here. I do want to look at the meanings of the cards in terms of their illustration here, because I think that's really important with the Hermetic Tarot. So here you go, the Blasted Tower. Wow. So we're having a tower moment here. Something huge is happening very suddenly, beginning of the week here. So let me know what happens here, my Sagittarians. Wow, this seems a little bit intense. Okay, so the blasted tower, Lord of the hosts of the mighty, mouth. A blast, lightning, renders total destruction and clears the way for new forms to emerge. An outline of the tree of life appears at either side of the tower, the Sephiroth black on one side and white on the other, suggesting the wide scope this card may cover. The symbol of Mars appears at the upper left of the card. So, wow, fighting, war, oh my god, destruction and ruin. It's a really courageous moment. You know, something happens here. Something changes here. Something is destroyed. Something must end in this situation. When the tower comes out, the blasted tower signifies, especially because it is blasted, something must be destroyed here. So there is something that is ending or being ruined or, you know, coming to an end within your life here. I hope it's not something really awful for you guys. We might have to pull some... I'm definitely have to pull some clarifiers for you guys. But yeah, the universe now. We're going to move on to that. Because what it does, yes, the tower comes down here and it could be very sudden, very painful. But it doesn't mean that, I mean, I'm not saying that it has to be painful, actually. Honestly, sometimes tower moments are just very surprising. They, something happens that changes your life very suddenly. That does end something, but it doesn't always have to be painful. You know, maybe it's, you got a call from a job that you really wanted and they want you. So let's see what the universe has. The Great One of the Nighttime. Tau, Egyptian cross. All right, let me pull this up, sorry. This card attributed to Saturn, whose sign appears in the double-headed eagle and is represented by 2 sickles. The background of the card's sun, moon, and stars represents the ever-expanding, ever-changing universe. In the middle of the card at the left, the sign of Taurus represents the bull. The sign of Leo the lion appears to the right. The man at the bottom suggests Aquarius. The eagle of Scorpio above completes the 4 cherubic signs. So yes, this is a synthesis kind of card. It's a bunch of different, it's all the different time, you know, it's a bunch of things coming together. I'm trying to like, and alchemy, it's, you know, it's a mixture of all the important symbols, all the important base, you know, I'm not saying that right. Don't make fun of me, guys. But what I'm trying to say, it's like coming together, a molding of something. Something comes together here. Because something is destroyed here, something comes together in perfect harmony. That's what I'm trying to say here. There's perfection, there's recognition of your talents, a world of opportunity can now be given to you. Because, you know, the right circumstances, the time, everything has come together, divine timing, you know, the right decisions, the right timing of everything has come together in synthesis for a perfect new offer for you, or, you know, to give you more, to give you, in some cases, the world, a world of opportunities, a whole new world of opportunities, a whole new life, a whole new way of perceiving things because of the way something ends here. Something is, you know, being given to you. Something is something huge. This is like you're moving forward in some aspect. You're moving on. Something happens. Something huge happens this week to give you the world and give you a chance to move forward towards a new opportunity. You know, describe the cards, but I mean, that's really what I feel for you guys, honestly. 8 of Cups here, 8 of Cups. Let's go find that. All right, 8 of Cups. Lord of Abandoned Success. A hand holds 3 stems of water lilies. 2 water lily flowers are shown, which bend over the 2 center cups, pouring water into them. These 2 cups are not yet filled. The other cups remain empty and abandoned. At the top and bottom are the symbols for Saturn and Pisces. This card represents the first decan of Pisces ruled by Saturn, thus Saturn and Pisces, 1 degree to 10 degrees. Angels Vavalia and Yelahia. So yeah, temporary success. Things need to be left, things need to be moved on from. Some things need to be, whether you want to leave them or not, something must be left here. So maybe something huge happens, you must leave a job and move on to something else. But you know, maybe you didn't hate that job, but this is a huge opportunity. It's a huge moment of success for you here. A chance to move forward and make money in a different way or have a new venture. So I think that honestly this is emotionally trying to move forward. It could be a little bit painful, but you know what? I do think that this is in your best interest, and I do think that you will be excited about this, for this opportunity that's coming in. Let's check out the Princess of Pentacles. Alright, Princess of the Echoing Hills, earthy part of Earth. A strong and beautiful figure stands behind a circular pentacle of the earth. She carries in her arm a scepter topped with a large circular disc. Superimposed behind her is a ram's head. Grass and vegetation grow wildly in front of her. Rules over the 4th quadrant of the heavens around the north pole of the ecliptic. So yeah, this is being very generous, very diligent, you know, deeply benevolent, deeply courageous in a way of, you know, working towards new materialistic ventures, I feel. You know, pentacles often have to do, I mean, pentacles always have to do with the material wealth and, you know, the physical things in life. They are rooted to the earth here. So this has a lot to do with money, it feels like to me. Has to do with new money coming in, new opportunities, something solid to grow here. You're moving forward courageously onto this new path here, and you're like, I don't know what this is going to bring me, but I do feel that it's going to bring me the wealth and the stability long term that I want, even if it is just starting out, you know, in a lower position or not getting paid as much as you had hoped you were. It's more, this is exciting. This is something you want to move into. So whatever this tower is bringing down is bringing something amazing into your life here. I'm going to pull one card as a, I'm going to see if we need any clarifiers for that tower situation with the universe, because, you know, someone's going to say something about it. Whoa, what's coming out here? Blasted tower, the universe, very powerful feeling, very powerful feeling. Those are like some huge major arcana cards right there. The blasted tower in the universe, please clarify these messages for the meanings behind the tower coming down in the universe, coming out here. Show me what's behind that. What do they need to know about it? Too many. Oh, well, there's a couple cards. It's okay. Nine of Swords reverse and Fortitude, strength. You're having the strength to overcome your fears here. It seems like maybe you guys are knocking this tower down. You know, the fear. The Nine of Swords, when it's upright, is, you know, Lord of despair and cruelty. You're thinking about all the awful things that have happened to you, whether you've done them to yourself or not, and you can't sleep. You feel trapped. You know, this is not understanding how to move forward because of the situation that you're in, and feeling intense anxiety, you know, depression, sadness, not being able to sleep, insomnia, feeling sick, literally physically. This is a really negative feeling, and feeling like you can't move forward, like you have no faith in yourself, and that's ending. This whole feeling ends with it's either you're taking down this tower and ignoring these, like, you know, putting these feelings aside, and having the strength to open up this universe to yourself by leaving a different situation, or, you know, ending something that needed to end. Either that, or something is coming in and, like, you know, getting rid of this feeling for you, getting rid of that awful negative Nine of Swords feeling, and it's giving you the strength to come into the universe situation here. Fortitude. You're having the courage, you're having the power, you're having the strength. You can do anything at this time. This is the Leo card. You know, very powerful, very successful. They'll get it done. That's a lion's power right there. And it just feels like you're bringing this in. It's giving you the strength to move forward on this new journey. Giving you the strength to understand that you're being given the universe here, so take it. Wow, Leos, that's a really awesome, that's a really powerful week for you. So whatever this, I know that the tower kind of seems scary, but sometimes it is so necessary, and we cannot hide from the tower. It comes out. I mean, I had a tower moment that was chasing me for weeks, and then it finally happened, and it was not what I expected at all, but it had been stressing me out because I had seen it for 2 weeks coming, and I was like, God, what is going to happen? I was afraid that someone was going to get into a car accident, or something awful was going to happen, and then, I mean, it was awful, but it was not what I expected, and you can never expect when it's going to happen. It will just show up randomly, like, maybe it's going to happen now, maybe I'm going to happen then. So again, timing is fluid. It might not happen the first of the week. It might happen at a different time for some of you guys, or it might have already happened. It might be next week for some of you. All right, let's check out my single Sagittarians, for October 15th through 21st, 2018. What do they need to know? I want to use my Klimt deck. Alright, single Sagittarians, what do they need to know? What will be happening in terms of love and romance for my single Sagittarians for October 15th through 21st, 2018? The Five of Pentacles. Wow, you guys are feeling really low. That feels really down and out there. But look what just came out. Both, you have cards flying out today, Sagittarius. What is up? You have Justice and then the Ace of Cups that also came out. So, and they both came out right upright, like boom. So I'm not going to ignore them. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So at the beginning of the week, we could feel really trapped, really down and out, not understanding how to connect with somebody that we might want to connect with. Or not really understanding why the dating situation is so bad, or why you can't get over a situation. But Justice comes in here, either that or a Libra comes in here and brings in love. You might feel yourself falling in love. Like, look at how fast this changes here. Honestly, guys, it's kind of crazy. It's Five of Pentacles, Justice, falling in love, gift of the love from the universe here. We're balancing out also, I think, or situations in love. It could be, yeah, some of you guys might feel like you might fall in love with a Libra, or you might, you know, figure out how to balance out, like, hey, I shouldn't feel so bad about myself. I shouldn't feel so bad about these past situations or why things haven't been working. I've been busy. I've been doing things. You know, there's no reason to just beat myself up about everything all the time. But justice, like, is also saying, you know, maybe you guys did put yourself in this situation and you guys are feeling it, but you're like, you know what, I can't feel bad about the decisions that I made in the past for forever. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to love myself. I'm going to open my heart to new love. Power of forgiveness is so important. We can't hate ourselves forever, Sagittarius, but we must take, you know, we must take responsibility for our actions as well. We also get the King of Pentacles there at the end of the week. So some of you guys might be falling in love with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. So that could be what's happening for some of you guys during this time of Libra. Because, you know, the justice is not just, you know, might not just be a Libra. It could also be, you know, this time of Libra. You guys might be starting to feel something from a Taurus, or start to feel something of, you know, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. An earth sign might be opening your heart. Someone that's very stable, maybe quiet, doesn't really, you know, he's not really a super outgoing person. He's very focused on, like, his work and what his contributions are and his connection is to this world materialistically, and, you know, very, and often earth signs are very logical. They're very loving when you get to know them and, like, you can open up their hearts, but they're very logical people who are probably going to be more focused on their jobs and stuff, and material things, and, you know, maybe working on that, or maybe you know this person through work. Whatever the situation is, it does seem like you're coming out from Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So if this is not an earth sign in your life, you're opening your heart, you're getting more grounded, and you're finding stability. You're balancing your life out. You're finding stability in loving yourself, I think, in a lot of ways. I'm going to pull something on the justice. I'm going to pull something. I'll pull some clarifiers for you guys. Clarify the Five of Pentacles and justice here for my single Sagittarians for this week. Feels like it starts off feeling really bad and then ends out feeling pretty good. Five of Pentacles to the Justice. Clarify that for my Sagittarians for love and romance. Single Sagittarian. What does that mean for them? Yeah, a new start. Having passion to move forward here. Move yourself out of the situation. Either that, or maybe somebody comes in with a message, a passionate message, like, I think you're attractive, or somebody wants to start something with you, or you might have these feelings towards somebody. And it might be like, I'm done feeling this way. I'm starting to feel like I want to move out of this. I want to balance my life out. I want to bring more passion in. I want to have a new adventure. You might really be feeling that this week, if it's not somebody specifically coming in. Just clarify justice and the Ace of Cups, Ace of Chalices here. The Knight of Swords, something coming in pretty fast. Communication, maybe clarity about a situation, clarity about feelings, an ability to communicate and balance out your feelings here. You can really understand it from a logical perspective, and you might want to communicate. The Knight of Swords rushes into things, so he might understand something and be like, no, I get it, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to rush into something. You might communicate something to somebody, or somebody might have clarity and suddenly rush towards you with love. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, what's that about? Six of Pentacles, wow. Balancing. Reciprocation. So somebody moves, you get clarity on how to balance out a situation, on how to reach somebody and get what you want in return in this situation. You could also be focusing, again, very much on the balancing in your relationships, the give and take here. If I maybe communicate this and give this to them and take them out this time, maybe they'll understand that I want to go out with them. You know, there's a give and take here. There's a reciprocation through two people. That feels equal. It feels equalizing. It feels like it's going to be, you know, stable and equal here. It doesn't feel like, you know, you're thinking this person is giving more or I'm giving more, but it is feeling like, you know, there's clarity within the situation that's coming, and it's going to be about how to balance it and how to, you know, equalize or equal. Why can I not say the word? It's going to be about finding equality in your relationships and making sure that there's an equal give and take between you guys in all aspects, for sure. But I do think that this is also work of soul contracts, so that's why we're coming back to work on this and finding grounding in a situation. This could be something from the past, again, with the Six of Pentacles, that somebody is coming back here to to bring balance and justice to a situation, maybe to communicate something to you about it. Like, I feel bad about what I did in the past, or you feel bad about what you did in the past. Let's talk about what happened here, because it seems like a situation that was very painful and caused a lot of heartache and pain, but we're getting the passion and communication to really, I feel like, work this out and talk about it this week with a loving, open heart to balance the situation. So this could be somebody coming back. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be somebody from like, the real past. Could have just been, like, something that happened recently. But a lot of interesting stuff there, Sagittarius. You guys are really working on stuff this week. There is a lot that seems, it feels very busy. Like, a lot is happening in that situation in your love lives. All right, let's check out my Sagittarius couples. Sagittarius couples for October 15th through 21st, 2018. You guys are having a lot of messages. You guys are really have intense energy this week, I have to say. Your energy is not light. I thought this was going to be a lighter reading. Sometimes Sagittarius, you guys are fun and adventurous. This feels like a really kind of heavier week. All right, Sagittarius. Love and romance for my Sagittarian couples. Those that are in relationships, committed, married, anything in between. The sun, success, joy, having the light shine down on your backs here and just being able to feel the warmth of love here. This is really, really nice. Success. Feels really joyful, really celebratory, really happy. And this is my Hobbit deck, by the way. What else for my couple of Sagittarians going to be going through this week? Ooh, Two of Coins, balancing. Success in balancing here. So you guys, if you've been working on balancing, like work and play, you know, saving money here and there, maybe doing side jobs, you guys are both working a lot, so maybe you don't have a lot of time to spend together. We're able to balance things out this week a lot so that we can find a better balance with that, you know, spend more time together. Knight of Wands, have passion back into this relationship here. You're going to have some time for that. We're going to be, especially if you're with a fire sign, like, I mean, this is you guys, though. This is you, Sagittarius. So you guys will be moving really passionately towards your significant other, like, oh, do you want to go out? Do you want to go dancing? Let's do something fun. Or you might have, like, a fun night in, watch a scary movie, do something cute with them, make dinner with them or something. I don't know, but it seems like you guys are bringing passion back in and making time for each other. You're balancing out your work lives so that you have time to be with each other here. Queen of Wands, especially if you guys are with a fire sign. Interesting. Some of you guys could be also understanding a situation, a balancing situation here within your relationship better, and approaching it with more, like, you want to communicate, you want to work on it if that's an issue there. You know, the light is shining down on it, so, you know, all is illuminated here. So if there's an issue between the balance of the relationship, or you're trying to make a choice together, or as, you know, just yourself, it could be that you're finding a way forward with this. You're finding a way forward so that, you know, you can find peace in this situation. Because it goes from the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So this could, I mean, whether you're male or female, this is your energy kind of moving throughout the week from Knight, where you want to move forward really fast. You're, like, into it. You're like, all right, let's get this done. He doesn't really think too much before he leaps. He's not really so consistent on how he approaches things either. It's like, bam, for like 24 hours, like, let's work on it, and then, like, doesn't talk about it for a week, and then it's like, oh, I forgot about it, let's work on it, or, you know, sorry, I messed up again, you know, that kind of stuff. But the Knight of Wands still has passion, but the Queen of Wands says that, like, you know, you take that passion, you become more, you know, you're more committed with it, you command more. Is that really the right word? That is not the right word. But you become more mature with it. Is that the right word that I'm looking for? It's like, he's kind of a child about it, and she's more mature about it. She's like, let's approach this, our relationship and the passion within it and the communication aspects within it as adults, and let's, you know, work on this and be mature about it, and, like, not be flaky about the situation. Let's, you know, I love you, you love me, like, that's our base here. Let's communicate about it. Let's talk about this situation. And there it could also be, again, like, a passion that is coming back into your relationship because you guys have realized that you've been balancing so much. You've been with work that you've forgotten to balance your relationships and the passion and the communication aspects within them. But you guys are making that right this week and moving forward. It seems like really, really great. These are both great positions for your energy to be in at the end of the week. They're both, you know, fire signs. Could be you. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful for your October 15th through 21st. If you're looking to book a private reading, all the information is right below this video in the description box. So check that out. Also, check me out on Instagram. I'm DEKUTAROT, dekutarot on Instagram. I'm posting some things there. I'm going to be doing a free reading giveaway for a reading at some point this week. I'm not sure when. I'm still trying to work out some things with it, but I'm going to be posting that on my Instagram, so check that out. And I also am going to be posting maybe a poll or something to see how, like, what other kinds of videos, if you guys are more into weeklies, dailies, whatever, I would like to know about that kind of stuff, so I can, you know, adjust, like, the content that I'm giving you guys, because, you know, this is for you, and, you know, I love doing all of it, so I just like to make you guys happy and see what kind of stuff, what other kinds of content you would like to see. So, okay, Sagittarius, have a wonderful week. Happy Halloween. Check out Train to Busan and give me your horror movie suggestions below.